This is the KUSI News at 10.
Good evening. I'm Byron Harlan.
I'm Sasha Fu. Thanks for joining us.
Hundreds of pro-Israeli demonstrators and pro-Palestinian demonstrators converged on Balboa Park tonight. The point of contention, what happened 3 years ago in the Gaza Strip when the Israeli military retaliated against missile strikes from Palestinian fighters. KUSI's John Soderman is here with that story. John.
Yeah, thank you, Byron. 3 years later, it's reason to revisit the following question. What are the chances for a lasting peace between the two sides?
Palestine is beautiful, shout pro-Palestinian supporters who for the third year gather in Balboa Park to call attention to the Israeli army's Gaza offensive 3 years ago. But they say it was more like a massacre, resulting in the deaths, they say, of over 1,400 Palestinians, including many children.
We come here to read the names of the 352 children who were killed in Gaza. We read each name and we give them the age of each group.
But pro-Israeli supporters stage a vigorous show of opposition to the Palestinian contention concerning Gaza. They say the Israeli military had no choice but to aggressively go after members of Hamas, who they say fired thousands of rockets in Israel over an 8-year span.
Israel withdrew from Gaza years ago, and since that time, 10,000 rockets plus keep raining into southern Israel. Land for peace has not worked. We want peace. I want peace more than anyone.
The pro-Israeli faction features strong support from the Christian group Christians United for Israel. They say the Palestinian supporters deliberately hold the rally on Saturday, fully knowing many members of the Jewish faith will not be able to attend because Saturday is the Jewish Sabbath. The Christian group shows up to make sure the pro-Israeli faction is fully represented.
I realize that many of my Jewish friends can't break Sabbath and counter that and stand up for truth. So it was time now for the younger brother, the Christians, to stand up and speak up in their place. That's why we're here.
They come out to dance and to sing, and we're reading the names of people who were killed in this war, in this attack on people, on civilians. And this is totally disrespectful.
And while these two groups are diametrically opposed in their viewpoints, police say it is a very peaceful event. And as far as the chances of peace in the Middle East, is peace possible between the Israelis and Palestinians, in your opinion?
And not in the current circumstances, unfortunately. You know, we thought Palestinians had some hope that some of these direct negotiations would lead to something.
In your opinion, peace is possible?
I believe peace is possible. Come back to the negotiating table. It won't work if we're not talking to one another.
We can't keep negotiating for the sake of negotiating and achieving no goals.
I think peace is possible. The key to peace is negotiations and the terrorists laying down their arms.
Now, according to the Israeli Defense Forces, 10 Israeli soldiers and 3 civilians were killed during the Gaza fighting. In the newsroom, John Soderman, KUSI News.
Passionate views on both sides. Thank you very much, John.